Okay, so we're going to show you guys the process for doing veg eating and then feeding some of the bug eaters as well. So I'm just going to prep a bunch of stuff. You can see how the process is. And if you have any questions, write them in the comments. And Jaden, who's filming, will read through those and we'll try to get those answered later. So this is a spring mix we buy from Costco. Depending on the season, you get different things in here, but the nice thing is it's already pre-chopped, nice small pieces. So just dump some of this in here, and then we get some of the other stuff chopped up and prepped, ready to go. All right, since we do have bugs, any scraps that we have, we put the scraps in here, and then we'll go and feed. We got cockroaches, we got mealworms, and so just none of it goes to waste. So the bell peppers, just super nutritious. Anything that's super colorful like this red color the reptiles really like. Typically, bright colors mean that things are sweet. They'll have flavor to them. So, yeah, the color is actually an important thing to keep in mind. Okay, so this is the mix that we're getting ready for. It's called the big iguanas. Basically any of the veg eaters that are out there. For the smaller reptiles, we do a smaller chop. But we've got, that's kind of nice. So this is not I'm not supporting them in any way, I'm just buying their stuff. But Missouri is the company we buy this stuff from. We got this pellet. The animals really don't like the pellet very much, but if you mix it in with the stuff that they do like, it tends to work out pretty well. You just gotta, I usually do about 3 cups in the mix. You can see I'm running out. Just 3 of these cups in here. And then I gotta throw some water in there. It's just so nice and moist. And otherwise the reptiles won't eat it. Or at least they just don't like it as much. But the nice thing about this pellet here is it has everything they need. So you're talking multivitamins, calcium, everything they need in that pellet. And I've got this. Just a mix of, this is a multivitamin mix and a calcium mix that I do on top of it as well. We typically want to do this once a week. If you've got an animal that's kind of finicky, if they're having a hard time getting them to eat, definitely putting some sweets in their helps, but you don't want to go too much overboard. It all depends on the species you're looking at as well. So for all my bigger iguanas, the ones that eat all this stuff, usually do about a handful, and I put on these plates. These plates are really nice, and I have to clean them afterwards. They're not going to look all that great, but yeah, these paper plates, just put them on top. You have to be careful because some of the animals will try to eat the plates with the food, so with those ones you don't want to put the plate in there with them. Okay, so those are all the big plates that I'm doing right now. Now I've got smaller plates for the smaller animals. So just so they don't choke on the stuff. So you think about smaller animals, what they're going to be doing. Of course, they're not going to be eating food like this out in the wild. They're going to be biting off, pieces of leaves, that kind of thing from plants. So they're not going to choke on them. But if you put really big chunks in, sometimes they can choke on the food. So I just get the smaller bunch here and I just chop them up. So it's nice and small. Okay, so now they're also mixed up. I'm gonna put them on my plates. We've got those main dishes done. And we're gonna get the gecko food prepped real quick. So what we use for the geckos, so crescent geckos, these chance geckos, we use this stuff, Pangea, you can get it on Amazon. So all we have to do is mix it with some water, put a paste, bang the paste, and put them on these plates. Yeah, again, the nice thing, just like with the pellet, this has everything the geckos need. It's this particular mix is with crickets, so it's got everything they need. You don't need to feed them anything else. It makes it really simple. But we still feed most of our geckos bugs anyways. You just got to be careful not to feed them too much. So this one's for a gecko that lives alone. We're going to go a little bit heavier with. Got a big leech on this gecko. We got 2 day geckos live together, so we're going to give them a bigger plate full. So then after getting all of those plates ready, now we get ready for the tortoise bin. So this is for all the tortoises. The tropical tortoises get fed more similar to what we got for the iguanas, and I'll feed some of this to the tropicals as well. But the grassland species like the sulcatas, that kind of thing, they get fed from this bin here. So I got all the leftovers for the cockroaches. We're going to put the cockroaches on. So main thing to remember with the grassland tortoises is they're not supposed to eat very much fruit. Seeing as I've got some here, I'm going to put in here, but you got to be very sparing. Okay, so we got some romaine lettuce. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, romaine's not healthy." Romaine is fine as long as you supplement, as long as you get everything else in there. Or just a filler. And it depends on what's available. We do green leaf, we do red leaf, we do all sorts of different things. Again, it's just nice so that you can see this is tortoise diet, right? So it's basically for grassland species, but yeah, they typically don't like it very much if you just leave it dry. So you just gotta mix it in with stuff that they do enjoy. Again, it has everything they need. And remember, the portions don't have to be exact. Biggest thing is you just want to mix things up. So we'll do, with the greens, we'll do the spring mix, we'll do romaine, we'll do green leaf, we'll do cactus as well. We just go to the local Mexican store, buy a big 40-pound box of cactus. Okay, so I'm going to feed them more later, but as right now we got all the leftover stuff. We'll throw it in with our cockroach colonies. Alright guys, so these are the 3 colonies of cockroach that we have, that we use to feed to the animals. We're just throwing all the extra leftovers from chopping up the veggies, and look at them go. The nice thing about these cockroaches is they do not survive if they get out. They will not take over your house. And these ones don't climb glass like the Madagascar hissing cockroaches, so these guys are pretty cool.